Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am wrapping up a few of the final mouse reviews and testing on a few of the things that are trickling in towards the end of the year. We actually do have a number of things that are coming this week. I've been testing the L7 Pro from MCHOSE, the Santali S1-O. Both these mice now falling into the budget range. I think $59.95 for the Pro version, and the Santali I think on sale right now for $59.99 or $59.95 as well on Max Gaming. Anyways, both of these mice definitely take inspiration from Pulsar mice. We'll do a little bit of a comparison of both of them with the X2V2 and the X2H Mini. But both these mice do feel pretty solid. The internals are good for the price range. You got $33.95 on both these mice. Omron opticals on both the mice as well. 250 mAh battery. Good weight and weight balancing here at 40 grams on the L7 Pro. Good weight balance here on the Santali, coming in at 49 grams for a larger size mouse. So depending on which way you're looking, which way you're going for in terms of size, shape, etc., should obviously be your driving decision. The Santali is a coating that feels along the lines of Lamzu. It kind of just feels like a Lamzu mouse in general. The MCHOSE here actually does have a interesting coating to it. It feels more rubberized. It feels kind of like the soft touch that we saw from the Dave with Razer. So interesting choices. Start with the L7 Pro here. First and foremost, the thing that actually struck me as pretty solid with the L7 Pro is the shape. It's going to come in most similar to the X2H Mini from Pulsar or the Skyrox V8 that we tested a few months back. The main difference is the height of the hump is not quite as elongated in the back or quite as high. So it is a mouse that sits quite a bit lower than the X2H Mini, and it actually feels really good if you are looking to primarily fingertip something a little bit smaller. To me, the great thing about this as a fingertip mouse is the grip width still does maintain the width of the X2H Mini, so it feels really good even though it's going to sit lower to your desk. And the sides aren't as sloped down and inward as something like a Viper Mini. To me, it just works a little bit better as it remains a little bit flatter on the side. So if you're looking for a really nice fingertip mouse in the budget region, this is definitely one that feels really good, especially if you don't want a larger back hump like the X2H Mini. Now, again, the Omron opticals and the L7 Pro feel fantastic. The pre and post travel are actually rather minimal after actuation or before actuation of those Omron opticals. And the nicest thing about the L7 Pro is the side flex or switch grind. I don't know what they've done here, but other companies could even learn from this. There is literally almost zero side play on the plastic on Mouse 1 and Mouse 2. You can see it kind of lifting up on Mouse 2 a little bit, but it's not moving side to side. There's just no side play whatsoever. And to me, that literally makes things feel way more premium when you are playing. You don't feel any movement at all on Mouse 1 or Mouse 2. It feels really, really good. They did a great job. Again, the coating is phenomenal. I'll reiterate that a million times in this video. These skates are default, kind of these just meh skates. You can always replace those with some dots, etc. Overall, on glass pads, though, the skates have been working fine, or even on my new Kin from TJ Exclusives, which, beautiful pad, by the way. But overall, I just don't really have anything to point to that is wrong with the build quality, except for if you are applying force downward on the top shell. You can see both Mouse 1 and Mouse 2 can actuate with some downward pressure. I've never applied that amount of force downward while playing in game, and because I'm primarily fingertipping it, I don't even touch that area of the mouse with the bottom side of my palm. So again, if you're looking for a really nice alternative that might feel better for you than the X2H Mini, if you're looking for a flatter mouse, the L7 Pro definitely delivers with solid internals. If you even want to take it one step further and go $39.50 instead of $39.95, you can go and look at the L7 Ultra, which also comes in this blue colorway that looks pretty nice. It's just the price will go up to $69 instead of, or excuse me, $69.99 instead of $59.99. So overall, MCHOSE actually did a pretty damn solid job. 250 mAh battery, TTC gold scroll wheel, that feels great. Side buttons, really little pre-travel, little post-travel, nothing serious or anything that would deter me from using the mouse at all. Omron opticals feel great, and the weight and weight balance at 40 grams, definitely a solid mouse. I am actually going to look into maybe grabbing the L7 Ultra because I actually do fry on this mouse, and it does feel like a nice alternative to the X2H Mini. Now, moving to the Santali mouse, again, 49 grams for a larger size mouse, and the weight and weight balance here actually feel great as well. It's using those Omron opticals that really are implemented well. They feel nice, crisp, light, and tactile. And in terms of pre and post travel, just a little bit of pre, a little bit of post, nothing serious. And the TTC silver encoder feels great as well. You can see that rubberized or silicone scroll wheel there feels actually quite good. And same thing with the side buttons. You've got a little bit of pre, a little bit of post, nothing serious, and a little bit of movement when hitting the side buttons all the way at the bottom or all the way at the top. No build quality issues on the Santali at all. The mouse doesn't move, doesn't flex in any way, shape, or form. And again, to me, the coating feels a little reminiscent to Lamzu's coating on the Maya and Maya X. It feels pretty similar. And you can see there's just a little bit of a Santali branding there under Mouse 1. But overall, the mouse feels great. I didn't have issues with the performance on either of these mice moving up my Hertz polling rate. And overall, again, most importantly, the clicks feel really good on both these mice. Weight and weight balance, no issues at all. So the Santali mouse to me is a little reminiscent to the X2 V2, but obviously larger. It does sit a little bit higher. It sits a little bit longer. And overall, the hump just seems a little bit more rounded in terms of its overall curve to Mouse 1 and Mouse 2. But overall, like the closest thing to an X2 V2 large is definitely going to be the Santali S1-O. So if you're looking for a budget mouse, good internals, overall feels good. I didn't have any issues with performance personally. And you're looking for something a little bit X2 V2 reminiscent, but larger, I think Santali did a pretty good job. So that's really going to be it for this one, guys. There's not a whole lot more to dig into with either of the mice. Again, you've got a smaller X2H, a flatter X2H Mini, 40 grams with a nice rubberized coating in the L7 Pro, and then you have the larger X2 V2 or close to it with the Santali S1-O. Weight balance on both, great, and they do fall into that budget price range. So I'm going to wrap up a little bit on some of the other mice that have kind of trickled in here towards the end of the year, but nice to see a few more solid budget options there with pretty solid internals. That's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope it helped. If it did, please leave a sub to the channel. See you guys in the next review. Peace.